It's your boy Black Boi 813. I'm from Tampa, Florida, born and raised. Dark Star music, dark soul music is the style. Dark Star is the company. Check me out. You feel me? Oh man, I'm an old producer, man. I'm 43, man. So I started back in about 1995. I had a group back in King High School called the Black Plague. It was like a pro-black group, you know what I'm saying? And we was kind of on the heels of Goody Mob and Outkast, you know what I'm saying? So one of the first rap artists that was like really popular in Tampa, I was linked up with him in the group. His name was Grilla. He released an album with Issabon Records, but I grew up with them cats, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I got my first production credit is in one of the songs on the demo that we put together back in high school. Before everything, man, I was a drummer. You know what I'm saying? And I came up in gospel music. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church, so I got my chops in gospel music, and then but I was raised in the projects. You know what I'm saying? So music was readily available to us. You know what I'm saying? Just walking down the hood in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And then Rocket Rod and all those guys, they from the same part of town I was from. So I was either helping them move equipment in, and at the same time I was listening to the music and just catching a vibe off that. And then my big brother introduced me to Dr. Dre, and it was rap. I fell in love with hip hop after the Chronic. My biggest influences when it comes to production, I would say Dr. Dre, Scarface, and a lot of people don't know that. Brad Jordan is an awesome producer and a great guitar and bass player, but though the gangster rap era kind of molded me. Now, of course, I came from gospel music, and I played live music before I even got started into sequencing music or getting into hardware-based, software-based, and stuff like that. So I knew about live music before I knew about everything. And my dad was a jazz musician, and my uncles were jazz musicians. They played horns, and they were singers. So most of my musical influence and my musical Rolodex came from my father and my mother. My mother loved R&B music and gospel music. My father loved blues, jazz, and R&B. So I had a musical Rolodex before I even got into hip hop. So when I got into hip hop,